Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss what is Arrow McLaren doing about their drivers for the IndyCar team. Arrow McLaren IndyCar team is having a real turmoil about their drivers in recent terms. They lost Felix Rosenqvist to Meyer Shank Racing and their number 6 car became a free spot. And there has been lots of driver change in 2024 season for them. But before that, let's return back to 2022 season when they announced that they signed the biggest name of relatively younger generation of IndyCar, Alex Palou, for 2024 season. But Chip Ganassi Racing did not let him go and his move was delayed to 2024 season. However, Palou's aim was to move to Formula One and he said that he lost his faith for McLaren team to provide him a Formula One car. Now there's a lawsuit between two-time IndyCar champion Alex Palou and Arrow McLaren team. And as Palou signing could not be finalized for 2023 season, McLaren signed Alexander Rossi. Rossi took number 7 car and Rosenqvist switched to number 6 Arrow McLaren car. At the end of 2023 season, Rosenqvist left Arrow McLaren and moved to Meyer Shank Racing. And they needed a driver for number 6 car. They signed 22 years old promising David Malukas, who showed excellent promise in certain tracks during his 2-year at Dale Coyne Racing. However, Malukas got injured before the start of the season, and Arrow McLaren looked like they will wait for Malukas and temporarily signed former Formula 2 runner-up Callum Ilott for the number 6 car. But after a single point awarding race, they replaced Ilott with reigning Formula 2 champion, 20 years old, Theo Pourchaire. What they were expecting from Ilott in just one race, in which he finished 11th, and why they gave up on him. Theo Pourchaire was an excellent prospect to try since he is the reigning champion of biggest feeder series of open wheel series, Formula 2, and he was still 20 years old. And while replacement Theo Pourchaire was racing at number 6 car of McLaren, the team announced that they sacked David Malukas, and Theo Pourchaire will be racing for the rest of the season. Malukas was about to return within a couple of weeks or months, so firing him completely from that seat was a very harsh decision in my opinion. But still, I was glad for Theo Pourchaire, since he showed an incredible promise in Formula 3 and Formula 2, and at the end, won the Formula 2 championship at a very young age. I was thinking, and still thinking, that he even deserves a Formula 1 seat. And as you know, IndyCar is a series in which adaptation is very difficult. IndyCar cars are very difficult to drive for a young driver coming from Formula 2. But without having a single IndyCar appearance, Theo Pourchaire had a great start to his IndyCar career. He completed his last 2 races 10th and 13th in IndyCar. He already collected 75 points in 5 races as a very young and a rookie driver. And in June 7th, Theo Pourchaire suffered an online abuse from Argentinian fans because of his contact with Argentinian driver Agustin Canapino. And Arrow McLaren team terminated their relationship with Junko Salinger Racing, the team that Agustin Canapino is driving for. And 11 days after ending their relationship with Junko Salinger Racing, which looked like a move to defend their driver Theo Pourchaire, they announced that they decided to fire Theo Pourchaire and replaced him with Nolan Siegel this time. So with that move, before even the halfway point of 2024 IndyCar season, McLaren announced 4 different names for their number 6 car: David Malukas, Callum Ilott, Theo Pourchaire, and Nolan Siegel. Nolan Siegel had an excellent Le Mans 24 hours, winning the race on LMP2 category. Siegel has a great promise as well, but Pourchaire is absolutely a wonderkid. Proved himself in Formula 3 and Formula 2 excellently. If we extend the timeline, Arrow McLaren first lost the greatest driver of his generation, Alex Palou, then wasted promising David Malukas, and wasted another promising driver, Theo Pourchaire. Callum Ilott can be called as a promising driver too. He completed the 2023 season's last race at 5th place. I will not be naming names, but there are some other drivers who does not show any promise or growth. By the way, David Malukas signed with Meyer Shank Racing and will race Indy 500 legend Helio Castroneves. So at least glad to see him saving his career. There are still 3 slots for 2025 Formula 1 season. Especially Sauber and Alpine might be potential seats for Theo Pourchaire since he has been in Sauber Academy for years and they can't find a second driver. And for Alpine, they will not continue with Esteban Ocon, and as a French team, they might choose French Theo Pourchaire. This is a topic which can be a completely new video subject: Formula 2 champions and super talents who cannot find a seat in Formula 1. Felipe Drugovich dominated Formula 2 in 2022 season and could not find a Formula 1 seat. Theo Pourchaire won the title in 2023 and could not find a Formula 1 seat. Or Porsche's biggest championship rival, Frederick Vesti had an excellent season and no one is mentioning him for a Formula One seat. Especially, no driver change between 2023 to 2024 Formula One season has been terrible for youngsters. And again, for Theo Pourchaire, as a Formula 2 champion, even he could not grab a Formula One seat for 2024, I was glad that he at least grabbed an IndyCar seat. But that ended too early, as McLaren is changing their number 6 driver every month. I hope that they will end this tendency and will be consistent about their drivers. And I hope that these youngsters like Theo Pourchaire, Felipe Drugovich, or other youngsters who has been successful in lower series, feeder series, can find seats in future as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.